stop paying too much for your prescriptions. Download the free app today.
Patriots got a win. They're undefeated. They faced the Giants last night to kick off Week 6, which is already underway. So let's break down the slate of action ahead with a round of Mad Minute. I want to start with Denver. So the Broncos are hosting the Titans. The Broncos are now 1-4. The last time they started 1-4, guys, was 2011. Then they rallied to get into the playoffs with who at quarterback?
Peyton Manning?
Tim Tebow!
Oh, Tim Tebow.
It's just a fun fact for you. Broncos, Titans, what are you looking for in this one, Nate?
I'm looking at Von Miller. You know, I know it's been tough sledding this year because he doesn't have those numbers statistically, and I have to do a little bit of an apology. Last Sunday on NFL Today, I kind of called him out during halftime. I said, Von Miller needs to be more active. He's virtually invisible out there. Now, he's one of those individuals, when he doesn't fill up the stat box, he still is making an impact on the game. It's just tough. Without Chubb out there, he's holding it down by himself. So Von Miller's still having a good season, but even more is placed on his shoulders with the injury of the young guy.
I don't know who to pick in this game. The Broncos just went on the road and looked great against the Chargers, and the Titans, after being so excited about the Titans, how they played 2 weeks ago, lost a really bad one where they missed a bunch of field goals against the Bills. I don't know who to pick in this one. It's in Denver. And if Denver gets a win, suddenly they got two, and maybe things get clicking, and it's not blow up everything, let's start anew again. I just have no read on this game, and that's my analysis.
So Redskins, you would never pick the Titans for the pigskin pick'em game.
I can't.
No.
Titans defensive tackle Jarrell Casey's come on the show before. He said that his wife, Ryan, says, I only ever say negative things about the Titans. So I'm going to say something very positive right now. I would bet every dime that I have that the Titans win this weekend. Why? Because they lost last weekend, and they're 2-3, and the Titans are magnetically attracted to 9-7. So they will win this one. Go all in on the Titans. Hello, Ryan.
Not the first player's wife that's mentioned you on the show.
No, I know. Apparently they like me. I wonder why.
Oh, my God.
Kyle means handsome.
Have we met?
Moving on, we're headed to Miami, where the Dolphins host the Redskins. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Talk to all the ladies out there.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to come out on in this
Mrs.
matchup?
Callahan
Who comes out on top?
Redskins, Dolphins. Can I tell you something? Do you know that no one has come within even 24 points of beating the Alabama Crimson Tide this year?
Stop.
Do you know that Tua is putting up over 54 points of offense, and he faces his second road game against A&M this weekend? What a great time that's going to be for the Dolphins and Redskins to watch the Tua for Alabama this weekend. That's my take.
It's like they get Terry McLaurin back in Washington, and Bill Callahan came in, and I don't know how this works with the younger player, but they cut out all the music during stretching.
Really?
They were running wind sprints after practice yesterday. It was
fun.
Yeah, really, like we're 0-5. They're trying to shake things up.
They bury the football?
And yet the one thing that's consistent, Haskins isn't playing.
Okay.
So to me, this team, I don't know. We'll see how they play, but I don't know if, music at practice or not is going to be a difference.
I'm curious to see how the team rallies around the decisions made moving forward. Because when you're a player on the squad and your coach gets fired, there's a lot of guys that love Gruden. And now all of a sudden, things are being changed around, shaken up a little bit. Now, what if they're not happy with the quarterback decision moving forward? What if Colt McCoy doesn't play well, and all of a sudden the team is clamoring saying, let's get our guy in. We want some change. I wonder how this team is going to respond moving forward.
Deep dive to Bill Callahan. Last time he coached an NFL game was 2003. He was the head coach of the Raiders. To put that in perspective and how long ago it was, Tim Brown and Jerry Rice played for him.
Oh, yeah.
In his last game
Tyrone
as a
Wheatley.
head coach. So he's bringing that old school mentality back. Let's see if it works. Moving on to the Jets. We've got a healthy Sam Darnold. They're hosting the Cowboys here on the East Coast. How do we see this one playing out? Peter?
Yeah, I was so high on the Jets before the season, and then I ran from that bandwagon as fast as I possibly could when the mononucleosis happened. Now Darnold's back. Do I get on the bandwagon? Not yet. Chris Herndon hurt himself running routes last Friday. He's not going to be in the game. I don't think we're going to see C.J. Mosley. I think the Jets are still a couple of weeks back from being what we hoped they would be in August. I hate to be a downer here in New York. I really wanted the Jets to be relevant. This just might not be the season.
What's happening here?
I'm into it. I'm excited for this game, for the Adam Gase experience. Adam Gase is like Andy Dufresne. I feel like he got a month in the hole. Just sit there and with your thoughts and think it over and come up with all kinds of ideas. I think the offensive game plan is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I think the Jets are going to win this game.
Outright.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Or am I being obtuse? Jets over Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys catching their rhythm back. Sometimes you have to get your juices going up against another team that isn't good. And, I hate to say that because I've been on teams.
Kyle just picked them straight up.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like the Jets are going to get the doors blown off by the Cowboys because they want to catch the rhythm back. This is a team that we all looked at as a potential Super Bowl squad. So I'm going with the Cowboys getting a swag up back.
Dak Prescott's been the quarterback. The Cowboys have only lost 3 games in a row once, and it was when they didn't have Zeke Elliott when he was serving his suspension. We'll see if they can bounce back. But I like that Adam Gase. He's sitting in the
I'm so
hall.
excited for the Gase experience. All he's been doing is eating pizza and listening to Foo Fighters for a month. Go get it, Adam. Come on, baby.
Now the shoulder's
Learn to
back
fly.
up.
Oh, it's way up, Kay. It's crazy.
Todd Gurley popped up on the injury report.